In this lesson, we are learning the correct pronunciation of R or R. So we are learning to produce R before a vowel, the way it would sound in words like run, rich, read, or road. Producing an R after a vowel, for example, the ER in teacher, the AR in start, and the OR in morning, require slightly different movements and placements, so we will learn those placements in a separate lesson. When you pronounce R in front of a vowel, the tip of your tongue does not touch anything at all. And this is what makes the American R so different and so difficult for many non-native speakers of English. In other languages, you use the tip of your tongue and flap the R or roll the R, ra. In English, in American English, we don't do that. The tip of the tongue does not do any work at all. It's the back of the tongue that does all the work. So to produce R, your tongue starts in a neutral position. If this is your tongue, this is where it connects into your throat. So this would be my tongue right here. If you start with a neutral position, the tongue tenses, curls, and the back of the tongue presses up and out. The tip of your tongue does not touch anything at all. So think curl your tongue. Ra, ra. Don't let the tip of your tongue touch anything. Let the back of your tongue press strongly against the inside of your upper back teeth or your molars. Ra, ra. The other thing that happens is that the lips protrude forward or pucker. So the lips move forward when you say ra, ra, ra.
Rest, revive, replenish, reaction, revolting, revile, restriction, really, royalty, rap, realistic, red, red, reply, rhetorical, stop at a red light, get roped into doing this, in the refrigerator, rough surface, red robin, a sprained wrist, road rage, quick response, rye bread, no rhyme or reason, ripe tomatoes.
R is one of the most difficult sounds to acquire. It's difficult for adults who are non-native speakers, but it's also difficult for American children. The sound is frequently substituted as a W or a W sound in place of the R. They're similar, but without the tongue tensing, R turns into W. So children commonly use that easier substitution. Even in normal speech development, this sound can take until a child is 8 years old to be fully developed in their speech. Because R is so difficult to produce, repetition practice will be especially useful when mastering this sound. You need the repetition practice to train the muscles of speech to pronounce the sound correctly before attempting to make it consistent in conversation. Don't let this frustrate you. Just plan to spend a little extra time with the R sound before moving on to something else.